Hello, and welcome back to another stream of the ultimate hardcore Shiny Manectric Hunting series. My name is Ectric, and we are here in yet another Shiny Hunting stream where we will be continuing our quest to find a Shiny Manectric in Pokemon Emerald. But that is not the only thing we're doing today, because I also want to do some Shiny hunting in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I said, you know what, why choose? Why not just do both at the same time? So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hunting in PLA and doing some space-time distortion hunts. But because space-time distortions don't spawn very often, and otherwise we would just be literally sitting around doing nothing waiting, we're going to shiny hunt for Manectric while we wait for the space-time distortions, and then once we get the space-time distortions, we'll hop on over to this screen, and we will do the hunt here. But yeah, should be fun. Thank you so much for joining me today, though. Regardless of, you know, anything, I really appreciate it. I don't know what I'm saying today. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. It was bad. My allergies were really acting up. That's why I didn't end up streaming last night, partially because I was just like, I didn't feel like super duper up to it. So I tried to go to bed at a somewhat reasonable hour, and then I woke up like a few hours later, and like my throat just felt like it was like on fire. It was really bad, and I just could not fall back asleep. And then eventually I just took a shower, and it was like in a weird enough time where I just ended up, you know, going to being like, okay, I'm up. There's no point in me going back to bed and trying to salvage this night before I have to go to work. So I just got up early, went to work early, and got home early. So here we are on less than 4 hours of sleep. But hey, I'm still awake. But thank you so much for joining tonight. I really hope that you're excited for this. We'll get right into this hunt. Let me just real quick hop out of the menu so that the STDs can form, and we will hop on over to PLA as soon as it happens. Let me know if you see a space-time distortion forming and I don't catch it, because I'm not going to be looking right at the screen. Got way too much sleep last... Oh, well, that was quick. All right. 1 second. That was really weird. Why did that happen immediately? Got way too much sleep last night. Can I transfer some over? Oh my goodness, thank you. I would appreciate it, but you know, yeah, that's honestly impressive how fast that happened. That's insane. Well, I guess we're switching over. 1 second. Oops. Filters, turn that off so it's completely opaque. And then unmute that. And turn off this music for a second so that we can hop on over here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. That's what I wanted. We'll just turn all of this off. I'm not going to be able to see chat on... Actually, I could probably get that up on both. 1 second. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Fell asleep at like 4 and woke up at 3:30, so almost 12 hours. I'd gladly send 4 of those over. Dang. Yeah, I would have appreciated a full night's sleep. That would have been great. Alas, did not get that, but we're thriving. We're thriving and jiving, and hopefully not diving. Oh boy. But how's everyone's Tuesdays going? Other than the fact that I was extremely exhausted at work all day, it actually wasn't too bad of a day. In fact, it was actually a really good day, because we are going to be getting a dog. My wife ended up finding a dog on online at one of like a shelter, and fell in love with her immediately. We reached out and they basically were like, hey, fill out an application if you want to hear more. And we were like, all right, I guess we'll fill out an application. And we filled out an application. And like immediately afterwards, we got word back saying, hey, she's available. You want to meet her virtually because she's currently half the country away. And we were like, yeah, definitely. So we set up a video call with the current foster parent of the dog. We, you know, saw her. She's adorable, and got through the interview process, and bing, bang, boom. We're going to hopefully have a puppy in a couple weeks. So that's very exciting for us. She will hopefully make an appearance at some point, but I doubt she will be awake most times I stream, unfortunately. So she might not be on stream often, but I will try to at least introduce her once we get her. But yeah, very exciting stuff. We just found out today that we're gonna get her. Full night of sleep is overrated. Full day sleep is peak. Fair. I do like staying up late and then waking up a little bit later. Although I don't like to wake up like super duper late. I don't like, going to bed at like 5 in the morning and waking up at 8. I'm not a fan of that. Like, I enjoy like 2 to like 9. I think that's a good time, because like 9, it's still early enough that you can get stuff done, but it's also like not like forcing yourself to get up early. Dazzling, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. I know this might be confusing, but we are indeed doing the ultimate shiny Manectric hunt, but we are also hunting for STD shinies, and currently we're waiting for it to form. Also, let me know if the audio is okay on your end. If you can hear me, you can hear the game. Hopefully it's all good. It's only up so late because Dong's 800 celebration stream. Oh, that's right. Was it still going on? Because I rated him Sunday night. I thought. Didn't I? Like, I rated him on it, and I definitely didn't stream yesterday, so did he stream for like a day straight? There are new battles to do in Pokemon Legends. If you talk to Ingo. Really? Oh, that's right, there was an update today, wasn't there? I probably won't do it tonight because I'm ostensibly doing the shiny Manectric hunt, but I will have to do that soon. Hop into PLA and do some battles. Like goal 745. Yeah, I don't know that we'll make that. I'm not planning on staying up super duper late, but we can try to get as close as possible. There we go. Let's go. Like goal 20. I'll pin that in a minute. Just gotta grab all these items and search for shinies. I will, however, catch this thing so that the next good one spawns. Because otherwise, there's only one slot at a time, and I don't know that they immediately despawn. So we won't get all 3 if we don't try to catch them. Don't be sad, baby, don't be sad. I ended up, I'd heard these songs before, but for some reason I just got really into listening to these two songs by the band called Lawrence. And it's their like acoustic-ish songs, and they are just so freaking good. I just was listening to them on like repeat, basically. I mean, not exactly, but like I went back to them like 3 or 4 times today. Like I listened to them, and then a couple hours later, I was still singing. And I was like, I'll listen to it again, and then I did it again a couple more times. It was insane. It's just they're so good. Highly recommend listening. Snapple cap fact check. I will do that after this STD ends. I don't know why. I don't like it. I hope that it's just allergies, but it'd be bad if I'm actually getting sick. I'd really rather not be sick. I haven't been sick enough, so maybe I'm good. Ooh, good items. This is lasting a while. We're not gonna get a shiny magnet here, which is the main one I was hunting for, but might as well try for a shiny. Wasn't a full celebration stream. The actual celebration happened yesterday. We played a bunch of community games. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. It's gotta be almost over, right? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. 1 STD down. No shinies. I'm working on my Pokedex to get a few more perfect entries, but sometimes the females are harder to find than the males. Happens for sure. I haven't actually tried to perfect my decks in a while. Maybe I should do that. I do want to, like, 100% this game. So I do need to perfect the decks at some point. Alright. So now, while we hang out here again, we switch back on over to this one. And there we go. And there we go. Oh, and one more. So much setup. Should have a better system. Oh well. Alright. Let's do this thing. Space-time distortion is forming. What? Be impressive. Oh, the Snapple Cut fact, right. And the light goal. Let me pin those. Thank you so much for 5 likes, by the way. Really appreciate it. Alright, the fact is, America's first roller coaster was built in 1827 to transport coal. Yeah, sounds about right. Stop. Alright, we got this. I'm getting this shiny Manectric today. I feel it in my bones. And in a roller coaster, it's a minecart system. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like, it's like the first one that could be, like, reasonably considered a roller coaster type machine. They didn't use it for oil. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they used it for oil, but, like, it seems to be coal. Not my America. Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, do any of you have Helldivers, the new Helldivers game? Because I'm considering streaming it sometime. I've played it a couple times with some of my buddies, and I'm really enjoying it. But I'm not sure if anyone else has it, would want to possibly do like drops with viewers type of thing. I want to gauge what kind of what kind of interest people have in it before I do it. No thanks. My PC probably can't handle it. Fair. That'd be cool. All right, well, we'll see. Nope, not interested. Also, same time, I've never heard of it. It's pretty fun. The reason I thought of it was because it's very, very like a parody of like uber patriotism. Basically, the premise is you're part of a planet called Super Earth, and you have to spread democracy to the wider galaxy by taking out bugs and robots and taking over planets in the name of democracy. Wish it was on console. Is it not on console? I guess I have it on Steam, so I know about that, and only that. Should I play more games where you can play with viewers? I know you already do Pirate Animals, but that's one game. Yeah, I definitely want to bring back Mario Kart for sure. That was a lot of fun the one time I did it. Smash I could possibly do, although I don't really enjoy playing it myself as much. I'd much prefer to like host a player or a viewer tournament and just like commentate on it. But yeah, we could definitely do some more games with viewers. I want to do a lot more stuff where you guys are involved. I really enjoy watching that kind of content, and I want to start implementing it more. So I'm trying to come up with some like ways I can do like things that are like still within like my purview of like my type of gaming, but also introduce those interactive aspects. It's on PS5. I don't have one. Gotcha. Yeah, I have it on Steam, so I was able to just play it there. And my computer, luckily, is at least good enough to handle playing. I don't know if it would handle playing and streaming is the only thing. How about Among Us? I would possibly enjoy doing Among Us, but I really... I don't enjoy it as much when you're not able to communicate through like chat, through like voice chat and stuff. I don't enjoy it as much when it's through the in-game chat. And it's really difficult to set up an Among Us lobby through Discord with viewers. So maybe if I do another collab with other streamers, we could possibly do that, because then we'd have more fan bases to pull from. But I don't know that I would have a large enough crew of people wanting to play for the whole time I want to be live to make it worth it playing Among Us just me. But the thing is, I have no game where I can play with other people except for Roblox will come on as Roblox. I'm sorry to hear that, Crunchy. I mean, I definitely want to do more stuff. I have some ideas. I want to do Pokemon D&D, where basically we create a narrative. We basically start a game, and you just tell me what to do. You tell me what to do. Doesn't matter what it is. We just do it based on like you like come up with a couple different options for what you can do, and you just go and try and do it. And then I narrate basically what your character's trying to do, and maybe we can involve some like dice rolling to see how well I play for you, type of stuff. But definitely want to implement that. I feel like that could be a lot of fun. What about Jackbox? You're the only one who has to own it. Everyone else can just join without having it. That's honestly a really good idea. I haven't done that since my 100 subscriber special stream, so definitely a good call there. Oh, Gartifon as well, true. Oh, let me just make sure that I haven't missed. I've not. we're good. Whoops. Let me zoom in real quick. And... oh, come on. There we go. How about New Horizons? I mean, we can, but I don't know. I haven't played that in forever, and it's not like there's, like, a ton to do outside of visiting each other's islands. And I feel like that gets old quickly. Jackbox is on your phone. You literally just type it into a website, and you can just use it on your phone. So as long as you have a smartphone, you're good to go. But yeah, Jackbox would definitely be a good idea. I definitely would be down to do that again. I have the first 7 packs already owned, so definitely a good call there. I think my only hesitation was, again, worrying that not enough people would want to play. But, I mean, even with just like 3 or 4 people, it's still fun. So as long as we could get a couple people interested in playing, definitely worth. These are some good ideas. We'll have to implement a few. Want to do something with other people? I get that. The interactive games are a lot of fun. I also had an idea to do a like a scavenger hunt in Scarlet and Violet. And I could like make like a bunch of different clues, and you have to like either go to different places and like take a selfie and share it, and basically you'd have to try and go from like place to place as quickly as and try and get like as many of the things as possible or something like that. Kirby's Return to Dreamland DX multiplayer. I don't own that game, so I would not be able to I would have to buy it to be able to even try that, and I've never played the game before, so I would probably want to play through the game before I do that. There's also Cake Bash game I told you about, but that's only 4 people. Cake Bash. I don't remember if you told me about the synopsis, but it does sound vaguely familiar. Wish more people played Overwatch. It's so much fun if you can get a 5-stack. Yeah, honestly, it could be cool, but like at the same time, that one's difficult to like do with viewers type of stuff. It's like similar to Rocket League, where it's like it's very much like, because it's so team focused, that's like it's almost like playing just with randos at a certain point. There's no like true team cohesion when you're playing with viewers necessarily, because we've never played with each other. Hide and Seek in Scarlet Violet? Yeah, a couple people have said Scarlet Violet, Prop Hunter, Hide and Seek or something like that, and I'd definitely be down to try that. Maybe we'll do some interactive Scarlet and Violet streams soon. I haven't played the game in a while now. It's been a couple months at this point. Gotta get back into it. I've been meaning to do a shiny hunting stream in that, but every time I think about doing a shiny hunting stream in that, I'm like, okay, but like if I'm gonna be shiny hunting, I might as well be putting effort towards getting my shiny living decks in PLA, or getting the Manectric and actually being able to start another hardcore series. Because I don't know if you remember this, but this series also includes a hardcore nuzlocke component to it. The reason you may have forgotten is because it's been years since I've done one, because we've been hunting this damn thing for so long. Perhaps I should have started with a game with better shiny odds. Oh well. This was a hardcore nuzlocke? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Every game that I'm trying to get the shiny Manectric in, I am first hardcore nuzlocking until I can get a Manectric. Or Electric if it only Electric is available in the wild. So I hardcore nuzlocked Emerald up until this point. And then after that, I threw out the rules and, like, you know, if minus goes down or something like that, it's fine. I'm not gonna force myself to, like, only not use any healing potions or anything like that. I'm just gonna play it normally now. But yeah, technically a nuzlocke. It just was done in, like, 2022. There we go. Nothing doing there. We barely stream this anymore. I mean, yeah, fair. It's tough to keep up when it's, like, so unlikely to get the shiny. I don't do well with the full odds. I'm much better with the games where you can augment the odds to make it more likely to get a shiny. I need the relatively frequent you know, carrot to counteract all of the stick that you get when failing to get shinies. When did I start watching Ectric? It's been so long. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I mean, I've been streaming for 4 years, which is insane. Or I've been YouTubing for 4 years. I've been streaming. Actually, technically, I've been streaming for almost 4 years also at this point. I started in, like, June of 2020 with my Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated stream series, which was basically just an unedited Let's Play, because I think maybe I had 2 people hop in on any of those streams the entire time I was playing. So it was basically me doing the exact same thing as if I was recording a video series, but I didn't have to edit it afterwards. Ultimate Chicken Horse. Wait, do people have Ultimate Chicken Horse? I'd love to play Ultimate Chicken Horse with all of you. That would be so dope. Oh my goodness, that'd be so dope. Let me know if you have Ultimate Chicken Horse. I think it's pretty cheap though, even if you don't. I'm willing to get it. It is so fun. It is so fun. Honestly, I find it more fun to just try and make it impossible to get there, and make it as difficult of a platforming challenge as possible, just to see, like, if I can make it, like, make it impossible to get through. Like, I prefer to do that than trying to actually win. Yeah, it is quite cheap. Explain Ultimate Chicken Horse. It sounds so familiar. It basically, you play as these animals, and everyone starts by picking, like, one of the, like, these random items or, like, platform options. Each person selects one out of a couple, and you place it somewhere on the map. And your goal is to get from the start to the finish as quickly as possible. And you place the platforms to either help you get there by, like, you know, covering up holes and stuff like that. You basically just you can also put, like, hazards down with, like, flamethrowers and hockey pucks getting shot at you and stuff like that. When you said animals, I remember. Oh, okay. I over-explained again. Sorry. But yeah, game is awesome. Definitely recommend getting it if you have not played it. I'm buying it now. Awesome. Is it accessible on the Switch? Apparently, according to Solo, it is. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it has cross-platform. I have it on Steam, so hopefully it's cross-platform, because otherwise I'd be very sad. Or I'd just have to buy it on Switch. Next stream after Baldur's Gate, we have to do this. Yeah, I could probably do that. Maybe next Sunday, we do some Ultimate Chicken Horse. It's cross-platform. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Don't own a computer. That's why I don't have Steam, and that's why I'm Lame for a lot of no, 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 no. You're all good. I completely understand. Like, especially if you're not able to, like, you know, purchase your own systems and stuff like that. If you're under 18 and stuff like that, it's you know, I never had Steam when I was, you know, before I had a, you know, an income to purchase it myself. It's on sale right now. Oh, beautiful. But yeah, you know, I completely get it. You know, some people don't have a computer. Some people don't have the ability to get a good computer because, you know, it's expensive. I'm lucky enough that I make enough money to be able to buy these things, and never expect people to own it. I just, you know, am excited when people do. Oop, all right. Let me just check real quick. Oh, we got one. We got a live one. We got a live one. We missed it while talking about Ultimate Chicken Wars. I did not increment the counter. There we go. And now pause. Whoops. Filter off. Audio on. Head over here. And is it already going on, or is it about to go? Oh shoot, it's already gone. Hopefully we don't run out of time too quickly. Oh well, if we do, we're like... Oop, here we go. Oh, it didn't catch, damn it. Maybe we can get it to despawn. Oh, there we go. Funny enough, if we get a Magnezone, it's actually going to be disappointing, because we already have one. Magnemite or Magneton, all good, but Magnezone would be actually a disappointment, ironically. We got here quick enough that we got the 3 special spawns and all of the items, essentially, so I'm good. Even if it ended right now. Just try and spawn as many sets of 3 as possible. Ooh, it's $18 Canadian, normally almost 8 on sale. Canadian is more than US, so it's less. So if it's 8 Canadian, it's probably like $5 American. 5 or $6, something like that. Yeah, 11 or $6. Behind Magnemite or something? I mean, yeah, kind of at this point. If we moved over to out of the Cobalt Coastlands and went over to the Highlands, we could hunt like a Bastiodon or Shieldon or something like that. But because I was already in the Coastlands, I figured we'd just start with Coastlands. Do I go skiing in shorts tomorrow? I would not recommend it necessarily, but at the same time, you'd be a wuss if you didn't. So yeah, definitely. No pain, no gain, man. So welcome to the stream, Funny Man. Thanks so much for joining. Hope your trip is going well. Funny Man is currently on a skiing trip while visiting a college friend. Bring a buy Ultimate Chicken Horse. Let's go. Wish Overcooked was cross-platform. It'd be so fun. Yeah, I mean, I have it. I have it on the Switch. So if you own it on the Switch, we could play Overcooked 2 as well. Specifically, like Overcooked 2, not like Overcooked in addition, like the game called Overcooked 2. I'm struggling. Challenge accepted. Let's see how Colorado Slopestream. Good luck. Game audio is much louder than microphone. I'll turn it down then. Thank you for letting me know. Putting wear a t-shirt and underwear only. Yes, do it. I have it on PlayStation. Oh, dang. That's dumb. It's dumb when they're not cross-platform. Like, why can't they just be cross-platform? Oh, well. This cough is making me nervous. It's not bad, but it's also like, why? Like, why? You could just not have a cough. That'd be better. We're talking so many games I don't think I got enough money. I mean, I'm not planning on doing all of these. This is all just suggestions and stuff, so. As much as I would be tempted to do that, I don't think the ski resort would let me go in underwear only. I mean, you don't know until you try. Honestly, I feel like they would enjoy it. Like why wouldn't they? They get to get some free publicity, and see you in your underwear. I mean, it's a win-win-win. I have a piggy bank heavy enough to cause a concussion. Nice. Oh, I should turn the music back on. It's kind of boring listening to nothing. Except for me drone on. There we go. I'd never do this in peak ski season, though. It's warm enough where I can probably ski in a t-shirt, though. Oh, dang. Turn into an ice block if I did that in January. I mean, fair. Unless you did it in January in, like, Australia. Then it would be like, you would be like a melted popsicle. Because it's summer. Love to see Punny Man in his underwear. I mean, what? No one didn't say nothing. Yeah, no one said that. Perfected the Shinx line. Nice. Have to take risks in using a recoil move as strong style. Pack plenty of Hypermax potions if possible. Yeah, I think I've perfected that whole line already. Actually, I can check that right this second because I have the game pulled up. Let me save real quick. You can see in the bottom left corner. Oh, no, I don't. I didn't get that far, apparently. Man, I've done nothing in terms of perfecting. It takes frickin' forever, apparently. I didn't even get to Samurott yet. Jeez. Pick up the pace, man. I mean, I've got them all to level 10, but I need to perfect them. Jeez. Whatever. Alright. Never mind. I was wrong. My apologies. Oops. There we go. I love this music. This music is awesome. This is definitely Animal Crossing. This is New Leaf. Yeah, the island tour for New Leaf. I need to go back and play that more. I loved that game. I probably won't do it on stream. First of all, because I'd have to get a 3DS capture card, which I don't own. Second of all, because it would probably have my old like not my old name. It's my name, but like my name, not Ectric. At least my hair will look good tomorrow when I ski until I faceplant. Yep. Well, hey, your hair could still look good after you faceplant. Your face wouldn't look good, but at least your hair would be fine. Just make sure to protect your hair at all costs. My hair. It gives me super strength. Yeah, we had the same thought. Attention, duelists! Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, Punning Man, we ended up we did do some drops in Helldivers, and it was fun. I'm definitely intrigued to see how you enjoy it when we play together, cause I feel like you'll enjoy like the Starship Troopers aspect of it. I think that the learning curve might be a bit steep for how frustrated you can sometimes get at games. So we'll have to see. Zed, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you. Let's get some exclamation points, Zeds. So good to see you, man. Hope all is well with you. We gotta do that three-way Soul Link at some point. I'm super excited for that one. Hope all is well with you, man. But yeah, good stuff. Everyone go check out Zed if you have not. Awesome streamer, does some awesome, Pokemon, Zelda. He does basically what I do, but better. It's more or less. You and Chev, and I need to get that set up. Oh, for sure, yeah. The only problem is I'm already doing a series with Chev for Baldur's Gate, and that's gonna take frickin' forever because we're only in the second act. But, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing 2 collabs a week. Just would mean that I'd have to not do too much else. Looked into a bit more Overcooked cross-platform, but only if you get the all-you-can-eat bundle, which is just 1 and 2 remastered. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that makes some sense, but that still sucks. I don't think I have that. I think I only have 2. Does this rain mean it's... No. Okay, we're good. I have a strong suspicion I've got something wrong in my brain. Just can't sit still or find a way to get comfortable. Randomly throughout the day, just screaming. It's hard to resist doing it. I'm sorry to hear that you're struggling with that kind of stuff. I am not, a mental health professional in any way, shape, or form. So take anything I say with the most amount of grains of salt you can imagine, because I know next to nothing about it aside from my own personal experiences. But I think that if you really are struggling, seeing someone who is a professional is always a valid and good choice. If you're able to, like, obviously, if you're in a financial bind or you're in a situation where you're not able to for any reason, obviously, it might not be an option for everyone. But I think if it is an option, I would avail of it. Even if you don't feel like you got anything specific going on, I think it's generally good to, be able to have someone look at it from a different perspective and maybe give you some insight into what's going on in there and help you work through any issues you might have. But also do as I do, not as or do as I say, not as I do, because I don't go to a therapist. So I think I actually need to schedule something though, because I do think that I might actually have some ADHD tendencies, and I want to see if that's just me attributing like other like aspects of like just like my personality to a mental health thing versus just this is just how I am, and I need to just adjust my habits, or if it's like a mental thing, which I might not, it might not even be, that might be a distinction without a difference. It might be that that it's just the way I am, and that's my mental health thing. But I'd like a doctor to tell me about it rather than just speculating myself. But because I have those tendencies, I also am really bad at scheduling appointments. So, you know, I'm happy enough. It's fine. When I was younger, I was taking my old sister's middle school, and the other kids were talking to me. For some reason, can't fit. For some reason, I would always do a facepalm whenever the other kids told me something. Made them laugh, so I kept doing it. Even when I was younger, I knew I wanted to be an entertainer. I get that. I have always enjoyed making people laugh. I mean, I remember being really, really young, and my grandfather used to do this thing where I would sit on the stairs, and it was like there were walls on either side of the stairs, so you couldn't really see much outside of like the stairwell, and like directly in front of into the room below. So I would sit on the stairs, and he would go on, like, stand on either side, and he would like walk across and do like some funny face or like a funny walk or something like that. And I was like 2 or 3, so I would absolutely just lose my crap at it. It was just the funniest thing to me, and I really enjoyed it. And I got I enjoyed it so much that I would try to do it for him. And because I'm a 2 to 3 year old grandkid, of course, whether it was truly funny or not, I'm getting a laugh. It was, I just remember that feeling of like, oh, I would love to be able to I love being able to make people laugh. I love being able to make people I care about laugh, and it stuck with me. Is this the uncle that ruined the MG magic moment at the wedding? No, this is my grandfather. No, that's a funny story. I think I've told it on stream, but I'll tell it again. At my wedding, oh, Raphael, welcome to the stream. Mr. Lennon, you're good. Welcome to the stream, Raphael. Appreciate you coming in. We're currently hunting for a shiny Manectric while waiting for space-time distortions. But yeah, getting back to the story. At my wedding, wife is about to walk down the aisle, and I'm starting to really, really tear up. And it's an emotional moment, and she was beautiful, and the music was gorgeous, and I'm not afraid to cry. I'm fine with crying, but in that moment, just as I was about to really tear up and start crying in full proper, my dad's best friend from college, who was invited, I call him my uncle. We've gone to multiple family parties together and stuff like that. I consider him an uncle, not by blood. And we invited him and his family to the wedding, and he was right on the aisle, and right in front of me, and he looks down, sees her, he turns to me, and he goes, and he gives me a thumbs up and a nice nod, face, and immediately tears are gone. I'm just cracking up and laughing. And my wife later, when she hears that story, she's pissed. She's like, I wanted that moment. I wanted those pictures of you crying and how beautiful I am, and your uncle messes it up. But it's a really good story, so I think that's just as good. Oh my goodness, it was so funny, and it was really, really it was perfect. It was perfect because I had that moment. I'm pretty good about not crying a ton, but I definitely tear up especially at things with if there's it's love stories or pets and animals and stuff like that. I definitely will get really teary-eyed, and so obviously my love story was way more than the qualifying amount that I would need to be in the crying mood. Despite the fact that it was completely happy. But it broke me out enough and brought me back down, and it was a good mix of emotions. It balanced out the emotions a bit. I can sometimes hold back tears, but if someone does something funny, you can see my eyes pop out for me trying not to laugh. It's weird. Like, I laugh all the time. I really do. But whenever I do those, maybe this isn't fair. Like, I've never actually tried to do it where, like, I'm on camera or anything like that, and you're being scrutinized and stuff like that. But if you've ever watched those, like, people try not to laugh while reacting to, like, memes or stuff like that, I actually am not bad at stopping myself from laughing. I don't find it fun, which is why I don't really do it much, because I love to laugh. I enjoy laughing, and I find that I enjoy the video less if I don't get to laugh. Any STD? Let me check real quick. Nope, still nothing. But good call on checking. But yeah, I definitely don't enjoy it as much when I force myself not to laugh, because I basically force myself to not find it as funny as I would have if I just let myself laugh, which is just not as fun. Uh-oh, seagulls are coming. Seagulls, stop it now. That's the bad lip reading thing from Star Wars, I think, from like 10 years ago. If I'm holding back a laugh and funny stuff keeps happening, it doesn't get harder to hold it back. It just stockpiles, so when I inevitably do, it's 30 times worse than what it normally would be. Fair. I definitely, like, I think the pile-on does happen to me. Like, it gets harder and harder for me to not laugh, but you need that, like, thing to push you over the edge, and I'm usually able to, like, reel myself back in and, like, you know, almost dissociate, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I can remove myself from the emotion of a situation enough to, like, keep myself from laughing for the most part, but I don't enjoy doing it. I don't enjoy it. I've been told I have a duck call laugh. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't remember my last visit here. I don't either, but I appreciate you being here now. I think it was a couple weeks ago. It happens. Was it the 4K subscriber stream? Really? I suppose that was a couple months ago then. After my trip, but I could be wrong. It might have been before my trip. I think I vaguely remember you mentioning that you got back from your trip, so I think it was after your trip. But the days bleed together. I have the memory of Grip, but I can remember Raphael apparently. Hey, there you go. I don't specifically remember you coming in after that stream, so it's possible. When I start laughing hard enough, it becomes this one constant really weird laugh that's been described as something like a monkey with a duck call stuck in his throat. I love that. I love that a lot. I generally am, I mean, you've heard me laugh. I don't need to explain my laugh. I think when I really, really laugh, I definitely get silent laughter at times. And I also just do the, you know, like I get high pitched for sure. I don't know. I have different laughs. But I like laughing. Laughing's fun. He eventually just nicknamed it the duck call laugh. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I like laughing. I definitely I'm planning on doing a try not to laugh speedrunning stream at some point. Where I just put up media share and I try to do a speedrun, and anytime I laugh I have to reset the speedrun. I'm thinking about doing it for golf, for either golf 10 times 9 holes or golf 4-player. in Wii Sports. The Laugh Mario Odyssey stream. I could also do it for Mario Odyssey, but I feel like that one would just mean that I would end up not finishing the speed run. Like I want it to be possible for me to finish the speed run. Because like a Mario Odyssey speedrun for me is a full-length stream. If I don't reset. So if I laugh like once, unless it's like 5 minutes in, it's very likely that I would just get like halfway through the speedrun and it'd be 3 hours into the stream and I'd have to go to bed. That's the only reason I would consider not doing Mario Odyssey for it. It's funny enough, I laugh for so long, people actually think it's something's wrong with me. There's those laughs where I laugh like 5 minutes straight, can't breathe, and minutes later start laughing again. I love those laughs, man. I love those laughs. They're so good. Oh, the seagulls from Finding Nemo are the ones you're talking about, Tesla. Gotcha. Mine. Do I have that as a sound redeem? I feel like I should. Such a good sound. Mine. Nothing doing there. I should get rid of this this guy over here. If I could controller sideways, I'm struggling. This guy. I should get rid of the satchel because I keep thinking it's the STD, but it's not. Should do that with Twilight Princess low percent. I haven't played Twilight Princess in years. I should go back to it at some point. The problem is I have so many new games. I can't revisit any games because I need to get through the new games. But I definitely would love to go back to Twilight Princess at some point. That's my favorite Zelda game. Still. Helps that it's my wife's favorite also, so. And I have a lot of really good memories of recording that series. It was great. Low percent speedrun record is 14 hours. Oh. Oh, low percent. Oh, I remember. Sorry. I was thinking any percent. Which I thought that was, first of all, very difficult to do. Second of all, was like in the like 1-ish hour range. But yeah, the low percent is where you get like the least amount of items possible, right? And there's like a section where is that the one where you have to like wait for the rupee animation to like push you back through a gate because it like doesn't loop perfectly? Or is that Skyward Sword? I can't remember. Exactly? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the one. Nostalgia's B. I remember something from my childhood, get sad, can't find it. Yeah, every once in a while I have those moments where it's like, any percent world record is almost 3 hours. Oh, okay. So I was wrong about the any percent magnitude. But I think that one requires you to like use the like you have to use multiple saves, right? To like warp yourself to like where the main menu is and stuff like that. I remember watching a video a while ago on how it works, but I don't remember any of like the details. I just remember that it like involves multiple save files and like tricking the game into thinking you're like in one save state when you're in another or something like that. I don't know. I'm explaining it very poorly. So much stuff from my childhood that just brings me back, like specific smell, light, show, game, can never really explain, but it makes me really happy. No, I get it. Nostalgia is a very powerful thing. There's a reason that everything is a remake these days, because it's a quick, easy, safe way for them to inspire emotion, strong emotion in you, and make you want to go see something or play something. But yes, I definitely get those nostalgia times where it's like really like you just get sad about like time passed and not being able to go back to where you were in life at that point. Like I really miss being in track and field and like throwing events and stuff like that. I loved competing in the throwing events, and I miss being in shape with that and having the drive to be able to like the competitive reason to work out 6 days a week. Um, I would love to be able to get back to that point where I'm like working out regularly. I try, and it's just a real struggle with like a full-time job and also trying to stream and do housework and stuff. It's just a lot to balance, and it unfortunately falls by the wayside a lot. Um, but yeah, I miss that. I miss doing drama plays. I used to be in musicals all the time, and since high school I haven't done those anymore. Um, but you know, that kind of thing. I really miss being in marching band in college. That was a lot of fun. I miss the camaraderie there, and that one I get like the smallest like wisp of a taste of it whenever I go back for alumni game. Like we go back and you get like in a lot of ways you get like the best aspects of it without all of the terrible stuff, because you get to go. You're not in like really uncomfortable full outfit. You don't have to be there, 12 hours early and like practice and stuff like that and eat crappy pizza. And you also, you're not also like sitting there. You don't have to like stand in the stands the entire time and like be constantly on. But you still get to like have that environment of like playing with the band and going on the field and playing and cheering for the team and stuff like that. So it's really is like the best of both worlds in a lot of ways, but at the same time, I do miss the being able to see those people every day, or like 3 days a week, and hanging out with them for hours on end, and even in the terrible times, that's when you get like the most amount of like funny running jokes, and when you like buckle down and you just say, hey, you know what, this sucks, I'm going to just embrace it and just have a good time anyway. And I do miss that a lot, so I definitely get I get the nostalgia. There isn't any shame in being weak. Shame is in staying weak. Remember that when you want to skip working out next. Yeah, that's a good thing to remember. I don't necessarily consider weak as the only problem. Like I don't think it's about me wanting to be strong. It's about me wanting to be healthy. Because I do think I have like a natural strength. But I get your point, and I do think that's something I should strive for, is like, just even if I'm not like getting to where I want to be, the fact that I'm trying in and of itself is enough. And I don't think I take that to heart enough. SCK Raid, welcome in, Raiders. Loud House, thank you so much for joining in. Justy, PD, B, welcome in. Really appreciate you. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ectric. I am a PokeTuber by trade. I obviously do some shiny hunting in both PLA and for Shiny Manectric. As you see, I'm doing both at the same time right now. But I also do other stuff like ostensibly I do Zelda, but I haven't done that in a while because my Switch SD card port doesn't work, so I can't play Tears of the Kingdom for now. But I do Baldur's Gate with some other streamers. I do Party Animals. I do Wii Sports speedrunning. I do a whole bunch of different stuff. So if any of that sounds interesting, consider liking this stream and subscribing to the channel so you can catch more. Regardless, though, thank you so much for being here tonight. Snap Click Guy, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. So good to see you. Everyone, go check out her channel. She is a wonderful streamer. Does some so fun streams. Oh my goodness, I remember hopping in on just you were doing Scarlet Violet, and I just remember you singing along to the gym leader theme, and it was just so much fun. It's always a joy hanging out in her streams. So definitely go check out her channel. Subscribe if you have not. Drop a like if you have, or if you've not. Just show some love in general. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Hope you're having fun over here. Oh yeah, having oodles and oodles of fun. We're just talking about life, the universe, and everything. I was talking about nostalgia, and also you know, my former life as a marching band nerd, and also about how I don't exercise now. So, you know, GG's. But thank you everyone for joining in. Lightning Farron, Silencer Zero, Cherish Shaven, thank you so much for joining in. Jose, really, really appreciate all of you. I do want to start working out. My close friends are more fit than me, and I need to start exercising. I'm the same way, yeah. And any shame in unhealthy, shame is in staying unhealthy. There, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's a better one. What instrument? Trombone. Trombone. Is it still back there? Oh, it's buried. I have my original first trombone in the somewhere in the background. If you look right, that wrong shoulder, right there. That wooden thing right there. It's mounted to that because it got into a fight with my bicycle and the bike one. I got the slide stuck in between the spokes of my bike because actually because I was going to marching band. Funny enough, I've told this story before. I'm going to tell it again though. When we're at marching band, you're not allowed to bring your case because there's nowhere to put it, and you're walking like all around the fields and stuff like that. So we would take the instrument out of our case, and we would go to the music building on campus, and then they would bus us down to the fields, which were like farther away from like the main campus area. But I was also pretty far from the music building my freshman year. I was across campus from the music building. I missed an encounter? Oh, my bad. Thank you for letting me know, Crunchy. But yeah, so I was far away, so I would, in order to get there in a reasonable amount of time, I would bike there instead of walking, because it's quicker. And so I would put my trombone outside of its case onto the bike handle, and then I would bike with the trombone on the handle. Should be 447? Okay. I believe you. I've probably missed a bunch, but whatever. But yeah, so I would bike like that, and it worked. It worked fine. I did it for years afterwards. That was how I did it until I actually became part of the crew that would go down early to set up like the stands that the drum majors would conduct on. We would set those up and move those around and stuff. So I would drive down myself early, like my junior, senior year, but freshman, sophomore year, I rode my bike to the music building. And the one night, my freshman year, I was riding back from the music building after the game, and I stopped at a red light because I'm a goody two shoes who doesn't want to get hit by a car. And the trombone, well, like I was like talking to someone, and the trombone was on the handle. But what happened was, while I was talking, the slide like kind of went inward, and like the trombone tilted inward, so the slide got in between the spokes, but I didn't notice. So when the light turned green, I was like, all right, let me go, and I start to pedal, and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of traction. What the heck is going on with the bike? And I look down, I'm like, oh no, is my bike okay? Because I was like, my immediate thought was, oh, the trombone's going to destroy the spokes. My bike's going to be ruined. And then I looked down, and I was like, oh no, the bike's okay. And then I looked at the trombone, and I pulled it out, and the slide was just like, it looked like it was really, really badly bent and absolutely destroyed. And so I tried to bring it to a shop to get fixed, and they were like, this is going to cost more than it would to just buy a new trombone. So there's nothing we can do about this thing. This is truly and utterly destroyed. It was my very first trombone that I had since 4th grade, the first one I ever learned how to play on. So that was very sad for me, because I attach a lot of sentimentality to random inanimate objects. But my father, being the very funny and jokester kind of person that he is, decided to mount it onto a wooden plaque and give it to me as a Christmas present to be a decoration. So now I have it in this room. I'm planning on putting it up somewhere, probably over here on this wall, which you're not going to see very often, but I can show it off. crazy, given the fact that I'm an opera lover and I like Italian food. I do love me some Italian food as well. I'm not a huge fan of opera, but I do truly appreciate the musicality of opera singers. Like they are truly masters of their craft. The music style is not as much my favorite. I enjoy some opera, but it's not something I seek out specifically. Eskilman, thank you so much for joining in on the raid as well. Can I interest you in a Lord and Savior chicken butt crust? Ghost Angel, welcome to the stream. So good to see you. Hope you've been well. Anything's in PLA? Oh yeah, I just checked. You sent that before that probably though. Also trumpet and trombone. I do own a trumpet. I do not play it very well, but I can play it. I won't do it right now because my wife would kill me if I woke her up playing a trumpet poorly. But I do have multiple trombones. I have a trumpet. I have a French horn. I have a flute. I have a melodica. Actually, I think I have 2 melodicas. And a euphonium. Are you interested in the Holy Butt Church? No, I'm an atheist, sorry. But I believe in your right to preach however you want. I have a dog plush named Dog. Lovely. I've had for a long time. I can't sleep without him. If anything happens to him, will I be in prison for life? I get that. The bear right up there, I've had him since I was born. His name is Bear. Similar naming scheme. And for years and years, I slept with him every night. And for a while, I didn't, he just stayed at my parents' house. But eventually, I took him with me to grad school because, by that point, Toy Story 3 had come out, and I had cried over the fact that my toys would feel sad that I was no longer playing with them. So I brought him with me, and he ended up being the ring bearer at my wedding. And by that I mean I had the photographer take a picture of him with the ring box and the rings inside of it and holding it. Because my wife and I both like How I Met Your Mother, and there was a running gag where they were going to have a ring bear, and Barney would always pronounce it ring bear, and Robin was adamant, like, are you or are you not bringing a bear to our wedding? And that was a running gag, so I started saying ring bear around the time as well, as an allusion to that. And I actually had a ring bear, technically. She loves you, she won't mind. She loves me enough to tell me how much she minds. My friends actually play the trumpet. Nice. I can play notes. I know how to make sound and play different notes, and I vaguely know what those notes are, or at least I can transpose them from trombone speak. Oh, we got an STD. Let's go. I will never get over how funny it is saying it that way. All right, filters off, and turn the sound on, and hop on over. There we go. Let's go. It's based on what my sister was reading on an streaming a website, so I'm glad I have some Italian. Awesome. I'm half Italian, so we have that in common. I'll stop if necessary, but you heard about what's going on with TikTok in America? Yeah, I am surprised that it's gotten as far as it has, but at the same time, I'm not surprised that the government, in its infinite wisdom, has decided it is finally going to do something for the common man, and that is ban something that we like. Really, really helping out with the important issues. People struggling to pay for healthcare. Now we're not going to do anything about that. People, going homeless. Now we're not going to fix that. What we really need to do is ban the social media platform that they enjoy. That's really what's necessary. And I understand the, worries about privacy and all that, but my counter is Facebook does the exact same thing, and you don't see anyone trying to ban Facebook. The only difference is that it's, you know, a corporation that's not directly connected to China. So, you know, it's our billionaires versus their billionaires. And sure, there might be a difference, but they, like, I don't see enough of a difference to really warrant banning the entire thing or forcing them to sell, which they're not going to do. Yeah. Did you paint the bathroom yet? No, of course not. This weekend we worked on clearing off our property line to hopefully put up a fence soon. Have a blue bear with stars and blue peep plush. The sweet bunnies you get during Easter ending peep. Lovely. There's a similar moment on an episode of iCarly though, where Gibby dressed up as a bear thingy called the ring bear. That's fun. I like that. I don't remember that episode. I watched iCarly fairly regularly. I think I stopped watching after like season 2 though, because like I got into like later middle school / high school and I just didn't have the time to watch. But yeah, I watched that a lot. It was on the like tail end of when I was watching Nickelodeon, so. One of my sisters told me that I'd probably fit in with an Italian crowd, given the fact that I can speak a little bit of Italian. Oh, nice! I wish I could speak another language. I barely speak English, so I'm not good at language. Well, I don't know that I'm not good at language. I'm not proficient enough that I found out early that I had a passion for it. Like, it's not something that I naturally excelled at to the point where I was like, oh, I'm good at this, I should try to learn multiple languages. I never was exposed to a significant amount of learning a second language to the point where I could have known whether I'm, like, really good at it or not. And I don't think I'm really good at it, so I didn't really have much of an interest, and it wasn't really forced upon me to learn another language. Feel bad for businesses that benefit from TikTok and the social media presence. I mean, yeah, it's going to have a negative effect on them. You know, there's a lot of people who, you know, get a lot of joy out of that platform and make money off of that platform. So it's like you're affecting a lot of people because you want to stop a vague boogeyman and possibly conspiracy theory on my part. So take it with a grain of salt, but it's a little convenient that they decided to really push this thing the second they started seeing how pro-Palestine a lot of people on TikTok are. It seems like they're worried about not having as, you know, ubiquitous a hold on the narrative as they are used to. Just overall, it's just not, it's not great. I think the biggest thing is if you are truly caring about privacy, you would, you know, revamp the privacy laws to make it so that it's much more like Europe, where you have a right to your own data and companies can't sell it. They're not doing that because that's the way a lot of companies make their money. So it's obviously not their true intention, because they're not actually trying to fix that problem in the best way possible. But anyway, I'll stop talking about politics because I'm sure that a lot of people are not comfortable with the politics stuff. But that's my 2 cents. If you were at all interested in it. We talk about dumb TikTok challenges, like there's some baby ones where you get your brother to do this funny, literally setting yourself on fire. Oh, Jesus, that's awful. Yeah, those things can be dangerous. It's amazing what people do for their 5 seconds of fame. I highly doubt I'm going to get a shiny in here today, but we're going to give it a shot. on. Come on. Rude. Been zoned out for the past 5-10 minutes. What's happening? We're in an STD looking for shinies. And failing. And I've been ranting about the TikTok game. Swear they're putting in the same package as other countries' support packages, but I'm done for now. Oh, that's the other thing. They're pairing it with a bunch of foreign aid, which is also something that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of. Not saying that never provide foreign aid for anyone for any reason or anything close to that. But very specifically, I would rather not be funding what's going on in Gaza, and I think we should be pushing for diplomatic solutions to the thing in Ukraine, because I don't see a way that Ukraine can truly win. Russia is just too enormous. But again, you can very easily get me on these rants, and I try not to mix that with this channel too much, because I understand that a lot of people are not comfortable with it or informed or interested, and especially when you're going to see someone play Pokemon. But at the same time, I have a lot of thoughts. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for 12 likes, everyone. I really, really appreciate it. Ash, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. Everyone go check out Ash's channel if you want. Show some love. Most Chris thing is an alpha Mr. Mime, especially after Ash's Mr. Mime was the thing. Yeah, it was a scary mofo, for sure. Have partial North African, Irish, and Asian heritage. Wow. A true mix. I am half Italian and then half Western European mutt. Or mishmash, or whatever you want to call it. So I got some French, some English, some Irish. I think I have a very, very, very tiny amount of Native American ancestry. I think I'm like 1/256th or something like that. My grandmother is really into like family history stuff, so that's the only reason I know that percentage specifically. But yeah. My father's side is very intermixed because they've been in America a lot longer than my mother's side, which was full Italian, came over, during the Ellis Island era. Oh, eating Tide Pods. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, the Tide Pod things existed. I mean, there's been stupid trends forever. People will do stupid stuff for temporary fame. I mean, there's people have, gone streaking in the middle of sports games for, decades and centuries at this point. It's just, yeah. Switch back over. Alright, and we mute that. Add the filter back on. And then music. Let's go. America Raw. Yeah. Greatest country in the world, according to very few metrics. Yeah, people do stupid things for fake internet points. Or fake social points. Been going on about stupid TikTok challenges while you were SCDing. Feel free to look at them, but I'm going to talk about more of them. Oh, yeah, sorry, I probably missed a bunch of your messages. Breaking and steal a specific car brand, making that specific cars brands. Robert statistics. Alright, well, I want to preface this by saying, obviously, you should not do that. That is illegal. You will get in immense legal trouble, and it is not a good thing to do. But that being said, that is pretty funny. I'm going to commit a felony just to see a number go up. Oh my god. That's so freaking dumb. I love it. Can speak some Japanese and Spanish. Wow. A polyglot. The Devious Lick Challenge, where you steal important stuff from your school. Why is it called the Devious Lick Challenge then? Jump off a boat challenge? What is that one about? Yeah, oh yeah. Actually, I remember hearing about that one on my news sources, because there were people dying from it. Yeah, I remember that one. Speak many languages. I shall list them: English, British. What was the third one? Hired, dead, and finally tea and biscuits. Nice. Yes, I speak Merkin and bullcrap. Do not do any of this stuff for the love of God, because it can hurt you. Be safe and smart. Yes, exactly. That being said, I would enjoy doing some of the food challenge ones. I feel like those could be kind of fun to a certain point. Obviously, Tide Pod's not a food one technically, but if you're really stretching the definition, obviously don't do that one. That's not a good one to do. But the really spicy chip, or the hot ones challenge or something like that, I'd be down to try that. I'm not hugely able to handle spice, but I'm not complete wuss either. And I feel like it'd be interesting to see how well I could stack up. My problem is I definitely am one to rub my eyes. And one time I was eating nachos, and I had jalapenos on them, and I rubbed my eye afterward, and we had to go find a CVS to get an anti burn thing for my eye, because it was swelling up. It was really bad. Hurt a lot. And I didn't learn my lesson. Oh, the spoonful of cinnamon challenge. That's literally just not possible. It's borderline toxic. Cinnamon's actually not you're not supposed to eat it in high quantities. It'll catch primal groudon while he was in his primal form, or after champion. Nice. Oh, was I able to catch primal? Oh, I don't know. I don't know that I ever caught primal groudon. I'm pretty sure I didn't get through the Delta episode of Boras. The one chip challenge. When doing this challenge, have 4 gallons of milk. Yeah, don't drink gallons of anything, because your stomach can't hold it. Polly, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Hope all is well with you. The bot is broken? Probably. I don't know why it doesn't work. It's obnoxious that it doesn't work. I don't know why. Oh, hold on. Let's see if that helps. I raised the sound of the OBS, so hopefully it some of the redeem sounds come through better. It might just be really quiet. Just woke up, I want to go back to sleep. Oh my god, that was me this morning, or I guess yesterday morning technically. I went to bed fairly normal time for me, and woke up less than 4 hours later with my throat just being absolutely raw. Every time I tried to swallow, it felt like I was going to choke and have an aneurysm. It was just really, really bad. Just so unbelievably sore throat. and it's not like I was like mouth breathing or anything. I was like breathing through my nose completely fine. It's just it was like an allergy reaction where it's just like, okay, you're gonna be able to breathe just fine, but there's like no mucus in your throat, so you're just absolutely nothing's happening. So I spent like an hour trying to get myself to like fall back to sleep with it, and I just couldn't do it. And then I decided to, you know, try and get some water, try and drink something, eat a little bit of bread, trying to make it feel a little better. It was a little bit better, and then I took a shower, and by that point it was like late enough that it was like, am I gonna go to bed after showering in the morning and then like wake up like less than an hour later? Not worth it. So I just stayed up and went to work early. It was rough. Time to get out of bed. Have fun, guys. All right, Polly. Thank you so much for stopping by. Wolfbag, welcome to the stream. Apparently my iPad's YouTube wasn't responding when I thought it was on its last leg. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, sorry, did I miss a question? What would Aquaman do in this? Yes. The truly important questions. Thanks for saying that, Ectric. I like exaggerating stuff. Oh, the 4 gallons of milk. Sorry. Yeah, I take things seriously generally when people type in chat, just because I'd rather look like a fool for taking something too seriously than hurt someone's feelings for taking something not seriously enough. I'm glad your iPad's working too. I like when technology works the way it should. And then, of course, the seagull's going, mine, mine, mine. Oh, boy. No problem, Groudon encounters before 8th gym, so before Wallace. Oh, okay. So it's similar to... Oh, I guess it's similar to Ruby and Emerald. Or Ruby and Sapphire. Emerald is the Rayquaza, and that's technically in the same time, or it's after the 8th, or after the story of this, between the 7th and 8th gyms. And that one's at level 70 versus Ruby and Sapphire. The Kyogre and Groudon are only like level 50. I want to say a funny joke real bad, but it's kind of too funny. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to know. What were we at when we started the stream? Do you know what number we were at? I feel like it was like 4352 or something like that. I think I've only done like 100 encounters, which is not a lot. Check that there's no CDs. Cool. Groudon was level 45. Yeah, see, in Emerald, it's basically a guaranteed like Sweepmon. But you have to catch it, is the only thing. Too funny in the sense it's kind of dark. Fair. Do you plan to play Pokemon White after or as? I've never beaten Pokemon White properly. Nice! Yeah, I enjoy Pokemon Black and White. I've never beaten Black and White 2. And I never will because of the Mallock. I've gotten through maybe like 2 gyms of that, and it's been on long hiatus because the program that flips the cards doesn't work very well. And I need to make sure it still works and try and fix it a bit. This is pretty. I like this. Love how you can build a bomb. Autocorrect said that, not me. What? I'm confused. I'm gonna turn this way so I don't see any of their dialogue because it keeps distracting me and making me think there's an STD forming. Man above you in the route must be thinking To F this guy doing. Yeah, I know. He's like, what? Why is he just running around and running away from Pokemon? It's like, just either catch it, make it faint, or move on. Leave me alone. I want to sit here in peace. You're intruding on my space. You've literally been here for years. Go away. I have a feeling we're not going to get a shiny today. I said earlier that I feel like we will. Apparently my bones were wrong, and I'm not going to get a shiny. But that's okay. Something bad in the 1800s or something? It's like Jack the Ripper? Do I have too many wolves? Oh, all of the ones that you've been sending me pictures of? Nah, never can have enough. Welcome to the stream, Lucian. Thanks so much for joining. Tell me you're looking for a very rare 0.00000000001 chance encounter. I mean, that's kind of how it feels. My bones, yes, my bones. I was saying that I feel in my bones that I'm going to get a shiny. How's it going, Ectric Man? It is going wonderfully. Just doing some electric hunting while we wait for the STDs. Which, still nothing. I've sent one picture. I mean, you sent other pictures of other stuff. I don't know. I try my best, man. I just try. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Not Jack the Ripper. It's about. Oh, jeez, yeah. Maybe. Holding off on that one is smart, Crunchy. If you look at his smile when he's turned away from you, it kind of looks like he's wearing a thong. Well, now I need to see this. It kind of does. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I love that. Got here, but I head out because I work in nap time. Sounds good, random guy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't know that it necessarily no one would like it, but it better safe than sorry in terms of, you know, whether you're going to be offending someone. Especially because it's, you know, forever online. Just living his best life. Listen, I envy him. Just hanging around in a route, sitting in his underwear. I could only dream of having that much free time and lack of social fear. Alrighty. I think we'll go to 4,500 or the next STD, whichever comes first. Preferably it'd be both. We get to like around 4,500 and then get the STD. But no guarantees. It's honestly surprising that we've only gotten 3 in the amount of time that we've been streaming. It's been a better part of 2 hours and we've gotten 3 STDs so far. And one of them happened 1 minute in. We're catching STDs with this one. You know it. Better safe than sorry is the exact reason why I'm waiting until the usually quiet Baldur's Gate stream to tell you the incredibly down bad joke I found. Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, and Minx's reaction. See, Baldur's Gate is the one where you can just kind of say pretty much anything, because you're right. It is much quieter. It's mostly just chill vibes while we do dumb crap. And yes, getting Minx's reaction to all of the unhinged stuff that comes up in chat is always fun. I really enjoy that crew, and streaming with them. They're a lot of fun to play with. I'd love to do more streams in the future with them outside of Baldur's Gate. If we were to do Ultimate Chicken Horse, would we do it constantly, like often, or not as often? Probably not as often, just because we're still doing party animals often, and I don't have the bandwidth to do too many games regularly. But I would not do it one and then never play it again, probably. Unless, like, no one ended up enjoying it or anything, or something like that, but I doubt that would happen. Will we ever finish our campaign? Find out next on next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna my streams series is gonna definitely pass us. I'm gonna know what the ending of the game by the time we get to the third act in our playthrough. It involves art. Uh-oh. Simple music actually feels more relaxing than most background music most streamers have. I enjoy just having the like some game music in the background, or like just a like a jazz cover or something. Like I don't need like super duper epic music in the background or anything like that. I like just the chill stuff for when I do background music with the game. Usually I will do just game music, but for this specifically, it's the same. We're doing the same repetitive thing over and over again, so it's more entertaining to listen to some background music than just, you know, and then this rap music, and then could have Persona music playing, though it's probably copyrighted. I don't know. Could try, but I generally like to do jazz covers of like Nintendo games that I have played. Still no SDs. The ending you get in your campaign will probably be different from the ending you get with Chef Lumion and Minx, because there's a ton of different endings. True. And it's definitely going to be significantly different in that we didn't genocide an entire village in our stream series. So, plus I will hopefully get to smooch Karlach. Simp. Karlach is just a sweetheart. She is just really like adorably genuine, and just wants to like experience like a normal life, and it's really sweet. And we got really close to being able to kiss her in the stream series at the end of last stream, and it just wouldn't give me the option to do it yet. Genocide probably won't affect the ending that much. I mean, probably not, but it did make it so that it's basically impossible to get the Karlach ending, because Daemon is dead. Who's Karlach? Karlach is one of the characters that can join your group in Baldur's Gate. And she's my love interest in that game, in that playthrough. You can kind of romance pretty much any of the main characters you want. So I went with Karlach, because Minx got Shadowheart, and Chev claimed Lizelle. Although I did also end up doing it with Lizelle, and then I broke it off. Is she pretty? She is. Yes, she is pretty. The reason that Solo did the panting emoji is because she is very pretty. Cast reverse genocide and res the whole village. I mean, yeah, but then Dubido might not get the the random item that was promised to him. Still nothing. Joe the Elf needs love too. I mean, we're not really playing to have romantic relationships in that playthrough. It would have been kind of interesting to do that, but like I feel like we definitely have focused a lot more on just like getting through the like actual like story beats without the romantic aspects to it. I've really been the only one trying to get a relationship with one of the characters, and I focused on Shadowheart in that playthrough after Alfira died. He's already gotten the item and you res on everyone afterwards. Wouldn't he still have it? I mean, yes, but I also don't think it's possible to res all of them. A lot of them became like undead shadow people. I don't know. I doubt that it's possible to res all of them. Alright, so no Manectric tonight, unfortunately. We got through about 150. Actually, if we do 2 more, we get to 150 encounters in the stream. We'll do it. So word association, I'll go first. Force. Saddle. Got nothing more to add, so I'll just spirit into the shadows. Sounds good, Lucian. Thanks so much for hanging out. Alright. Leash. Daddy. Can I add advice for when you horizontally flip an image? What do you mean? Confused. If I've learned anything from games, then I know all you have to do is shove the shadow person back into their body and they'll be fine. Yes. I learned that from Kingdom Hearts, I think. Stable? Daddy stable? Okay. Income. I wasn't expecting that. Did we get one? No. I'm not gonna force us to wait. Guess I lose. That's okay. I didn't think we were competing. No, when you look at art and you horizontally flip it, it feels really unnatural. Yes. Thought we were still on horse. Okay. I don't apparently didn't know what we were playing. I'm apparently very confused and scared, and I don't know what's going on. That color correction. All right, let's go find ourselves a raid target. Pass on the love. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you did and you have not yet liked this stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these streams as they come out. Regardless though, thank you so much for being here tonight. I had a ton of fun. No shinies, but we still had a good time. That's all that really matters. It's not about the shinies, it's about the friends you made along the way. And let's see who's live. Subscriptions. You gotta walk for 20 minutes and then return and should feel better to stare at. Oh, interesting. I mean, I guess, yeah, getting a little bit of time away from it makes it easier to, like, you know, accept, like, the... I find that works with whenever I'm making art. Like, if I, like, step away from it for a night, it looks so much better the next day. And I think it's just because I'm not, like, hyper-focusing on all of the imperfections. And just looking at it more like a whole. I don't really know that there's anyone we haven't raided in a while. I mean, we've raided Donkey Bomb very recently. And then everyone else is playing like games that I'm not really familiar with. I guess we could go with Trash Can Man, doing some shiny DQ challenge. Never thought to apply that tactic to art as a whole. Yeah, and honestly, like, it just helps you get past the initial, oh god, this looks awful, I'm a terrible artist thing. Just giving it time. Time heals all wounds. We're gonna read Trash Can Man. with the hashtag #ElectriCrew. Oh shoot. Is he about to end? Is the only thing. Looks like he's at exactly 8,500. Oh, yep, he just ended. He just ended. He's raiding Donkey-Bon. Let's just raid Donkey-Bon also. Ignore those links. We're gonna just double raid. Let me get the new link. Sorry about that. Poor timing. Try the new link. Alright, we're gonna go over with the hashtag #ElectriCrew. Yeah, Trash Cam ended. We're gonna go raid who he raided, Donkey-Bon. Go pass on the love to Donkey-Bon. He just hit 800 subs very recently. Show some love. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you did, again, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Regardless, though, thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope to see you in the next stream, but until then, hey.